Hey everyone, today I'm going to talk about how to roll an option. So rolling an option is a option that you can option of an option, right? So as I said before, right, when you do a option trading, you choose a strike price and you choose an expiry date, right? That has to be there. So you have to choose a strike price for buying a call. You want to stock go up more than your strike price, but you are saying that I'm willing to buy the stock at this price. So you have to choose a strike price. Similar for buying put, selling call, or selling put, you have to choose a strike price. And also choosing an expiry date, right? So I said expiry date, minimum expiry date, it happens in a week. So every Friday option trading expires. So either you choose that particular week, that when you are buying the option, to that Friday or any Friday afterwards. So in 1 week of a business week, right? So trading week. So it could be months, it could be year, but your expiry date has to be chosen when you do option trading, right? So now let's say you bought a call, or you was trying to sell a call, and you have been you paid a premium, or you got a premium, you make some money, but the stock price is continuously moving in the trading days, right? So it is going up or down, and that kind of lead to a situation where you want to roll the option. So what does it mean by rolling the option? The rolling option, it could be in two ways. One is that you either changing the strike price, so you are either increasing your strike price, or you are decreasing the strike price. So in that case, it is called like a rolling up or rolling down, right? If you increase your strike price, it will be called rolling up. If you decrease the rolling price, it will be calling rolling down. So yeah, so price down, down, price up, up, right? So it's all your strike price. Similarly, expiry date, you also can extend your expiry date, would be rolling out, or you can put the expiry date before the current expiry date that you have, or called rolling in. So you can do rolling up, rolling down, and rolling out, and rolling in, but at the same time you can also combine them. So you can say rolling up and out, rolling in and down, and all these other combination of these four things, right? So strike price, up and out, up and down, expiry date, out and in. So all of those things you can do. Here is a quick example. So rolling up is a buying to close an existing covered call. So let's say you are selling a covered call, right? You are trying to sell XYZ, a company sticker, and you want to sell that at that trading right now at $79, and you sell a covered call at 80. So you want to sell that stock at $80, expiry March 21st, let's say 3 weeks from now, right? But you got $2.50. So basically you want $250 by selling that covered call. Now what will happen is that you get $250, but the actual profit would be like you're selling the stock that is currently market price is 79 at $80 of strike price. So there is $1 profit you are making. So your total actual profit is premium plus the difference of the stock price, which is $1. So $2.50 plus $1 is $3.50, right? So that's each stock you will make $3.50. If you sell the stock right now at $80, you will make $350 profit, right? So your break even becomes like $76.50, which means that if stock trading above $76.50, you are always making profit. You're only losing money if it is goes to 76 below 76.50. Now let's say after several days, you see that stock is now went up, as you chose a strike price 80. So you are bound to sell that stock at 80 if you get assigned. But before your expiry date, before you get even assigned, so you can get assigned anytime between, right, the stock actually hit $80 and above. You can get assigned anytime before the expiry. So you are taking a chance of getting assigned. So let's say you did not get assigned, and you say, you know what, I want to continue to make money, I don't want to sell this stock. So you can do which is called rolling up. In this case, what you would do is that you first have to close the contract that you have. So you had a strike price of covered call where you're selling a call of $80. So then you have to close the stock. So let's say the market price, because the stock actually went up, so you will see the premium of that buying to close $80 will be increased. So you got $2.50, but right now that premium is $4. So for buying that same call that you sold, you have to pay $4 premium instead of $2.50 that you originally got. So you are basically making a $1.50 loss just to buy this call that you already sold, right? So which is okay. Let's continue, right? So then now that contract is out, you close that covered call, you sell another covered call, because now you have the stock, you are not in an agreement, so you sell another covered call with a higher price, with $85. Now what is going to happen, that you're, depending on your cost basis, depending on the how stock continue to go up, you are making, let's say stock is now trading at $83, you are making $2 profit on the price itself, because your strike price is now $85. But you lost $1.50, so your $1.50 will be minus from the stock. So basically you are making 50-cent profit. So you will make a 50-cent profit, and you will see that total profit will be $50, right? So this is how it works. You get you keep the stock. So basically the purpose of rolling up, mainly what statistically people does, is when they think that they want to continue to keep the stock, they don't want to get assigned and has to sell the stock. So you want to continue to keep the stock, but and continue rolling up the strike price as the stock price moving up, to see how more income they can generate, right? So as the stock price is moving and is going beyond your strike price, going above your strike price, you also continuously roll your strike price to more and more available value in the market, depending on how much money you are earning and all that. But one thing you have to very careful in this situation, where is that when you close the as the stock price going up, now that you want to buy back the covered call that you wrote, typically you will have to pay more premium than you already got. So you will be net debit on these transactions. So you have to choose the next cover call to compensate not just that debit, but also keep your profit, right? So you have to make sure that the more price that you are choosing for the next covered call has to generate enough premium for you, so that you can not just cover the debit that you are having by just closing the previous call, but also give you some income, generate some income for you, right? So in this case, it has to be more than $1.50, because $1.50 is your net debit. You sold the call at $2.50 and then you bought back at $4, so your net debit is $150, $1.50 per stock. You need to make sure that it is $1.50 and above, to at least get you a positive profit on the income side, but also at the same time, you are choosing a good enough covered call strike price that are more than the market price, so that you have that kind of profit on that side, right? So this profit actually depends on what is your cost basis. So let's say at some point you keep doing rolling ups, and you some point you don't want to keep the stock anymore, you have generated enough income from the stock, and you want to move on or invest somewhere else or do something else. So you want to get that money back. You then do want to get assigned, and make sure that you have generated enough income on this, and you choose the strike price and expiry date at that time in a way that you generate maximum premium, but also lowest possible strike price, because at that time you want to really close to be market price to generate more premium, even sometimes little less than the market price. Just maybe you taking little loss on the stock price, but your cost basis was very low, so you are already generated a lot of income, so that will take care of your slightly selling little low. But by selling little low, first of all, you're guaranteeing that you will get assigned. The second is that you are generating maximum possible potential premium, because if you are selling from the current market, selling lower than the current market price, that most chance is that your premium will be higher, right? So that will give you maximum profit. Similarly, for rolling up, rolling down is another option. So here is a good example where you are actually closing the current covered call, and you are putting another covered call sell at a lower strike price. And why would you be doing that? There is a reason for that, right? The reason is mostly for this case is really you want to generate maximum income, and you want to get rid of the stock, right? You don't want to continue holding this stock. You want to get assigned, but you also, that's why you're reducing the stock price. But in the meantime, what you are doing is you are getting more and more premium. So let's say XYZ is trading at $44, $54. You sold a covered call at 55, and you generated $2 income. So basically $200 you want. Your break even is now $50, $52, 54 minus 2. Now XYZ is trading at 51.50 just before your expiry date, right? So you didn't get assigned. It's below your cost strike price. And then what you will do is that you will now buy the call. If you want to rolling it down, you want to buy a call to close the current covered call sell. at 0.25. So basically you be debiting 0.25. Now the thing is that you already earned $2. So 25 cent is not going to be a huge difference. So you still have $1.75 profit. Now, what is happening here, right? So as the stock price is going down, you see that the premium for 55 is also, going down. So you can buy at very low price. So you're, making maybe 80 or 90% of the premium already. So in this case, many people automatically does close the stock because they got all the income that they could generate it, right? So they were generating $200 income from this stock. Now they are kind of like, okay, I give $25 back, I keep $175, right? So you're not taking any chance how market stock price can swing and premium value will change because of the delta. But at this time, you will see that delta value is very, very, very low. So you can buy this call back at $25. You keep 175 profit, but then you can sell another call in another call with a little lower price than before. So 55 covered call is closed, $50 covered call is started at the same expiry date. But now you see that as this is very close to you, the current market price, your premium is heavy, right? Your premium is 2.75. So, you generated $175 from the previous transaction. You close the call. Now you're opening a call with another $275 profit. So basically you making $450 profit out of that, right? So this is good because you are continuing to make profit on these things. You can get assigned because you are going down in the strike price, close to the market price, stock price is going down. The risk on this also, like, it kind of like stock price is going down, depending on your cost basis, you are kind of making loss on the actual holding that stock. So whether you want to keep holding that stock as stock price is going down, and hope for the stock price will go up again, and then you generate income at the in between, it's a good strategy. But at the same time, you have to make sure that how long the stock price continue to go down, and how where it will end, right? So how much money you want to lose on the cost basis, because your cost basis, if it is higher, a lot higher than your current market price, and stock prices continue going, you need to rethink up your strategy, right? Whether you really want to hold the stock or not. But that's a different thing. That's risk management, right? Depending on whether how much conviction you have on the stock, underlying stock, and all that. But these are the two options where you can generate price as the stock price keep moving. So you want to keep holding the stock. Rolling up is a good idea. And you continue to generate more and more income. If your stock price is going down, rolling down is a good option where you don't really care about holding the stock much as you want to generate income. And while stock price is going down, you might be making loss on the actual stock, holding the stock, but in the meantime you generate profit and get most of the premium by selling a call that are closer to the strike price, closer to the market price, right? So rolling up and down is a good example. Next video, I'll go with rolling up and out, which is in this case will be changing the expiry date. And I'll show some of the examples over there. So thank you very much. I hope you get some idea of how rolling up and down kind of help your option strategy and kind of continue to generate more income. A lot of people use this strategy to keep holding the stock and generate the income. So if your stock is assigned, you sold the stock, you don't have any income, you can't income in earn income anymore, you have to really buy the stock at some point of time, or do a sell a put on that, and we'll go over those strategies. It's called wheel strategy. But I hope this is clear to see the benefit of rolling up and out, and what point of time it makes sense to roll up and roll down option. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.